Microplastics found in the deepest parts of the lungs. Plastic particles have been found almost everywhere, from the highest mountains to the depths of the ocean. Microplastics are found in cosmetics, food, seawater, and drinking water. Last month, they were found in human blood, so it's no surprise that they've now also been found in lungs. The term microplastic was coined a dozen or so years ago, yet it seems these particles are almost everywhere. It's estimated that the average person ingests around 74,000 plastic particles each year, and their health impact is poorly understood. Now it turns out that microplastics have also found their way into the lungs. The research was described in the journal Science of the Total Environment. In March of this year, scientists announced they had found microplastics flowing through our veins. Now, it turns out that microplastics are also found at low levels deep in our lungs. The most extensive study of its kind found dozens of microplastic particles, each at least 3 micrometers in size, in 11 of 13 lung tissue samples taken during surgical procedures on living patients. Previous studies on cadavers and lung cancer samples have also revealed tiny fibers and flakes of plastic. However, none of the samples were analyzed for their synthetic polymer composition. Of the types of microplastics detected in the latest study, polyethylene, PE, was the most prevalent. This type of plastic is found in bags and packaging, paints, roads and tires, and nylon clothing. However, a total of 12 types of microplastics from various plastics were detected, which have a wide range of uses and are commonly found in packaging, bottles, clothing, rope strings, and many other products. Significantly higher levels of microplastics were also found in men compared to women. The plastic entered the lungs through breathing, no surprise there. Our data provides an important insight into the extent of air pollution caused by microplastics, explains respiratory specialist Laura Sadowski of Hull York Medical School in the UK. Characterizing the types and levels of microplastics we found can now provide data for research to determine their health impact, she adds. These microplastic particles were present in small amounts, but they were present throughout the lungs, and the deeper the tissue, the greater the contamination. This deep in the lungs, the plastic particles were surprisingly large. This is surprising because the airways in the lower lungs are smaller, and we would expect particles of this size to be filtered or stopped before they reach this deep into the lungs, explains Laura Sadowski. Beyond that, we know very little. For example, it's unclear what impact, if any, tiny amounts of microplastics in the lungs have on human health.